Hello to the collective and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the weekend of the 20th to around the 22nd of November of 2020 spiritual guidance reading. So for those of you who've been listening, I've been describing the universe as shifting us into the next centuries, right? It's time for grand new beginnings. It's time for new famous actors and painters so that the children 3 generations from now will worship what we manifested here in the times of chaos. When things get difficult, that's when we are forced energetically to choose a new direction. And Spirit, if we can hand our worries to Spirit and ask Spirit to just bless us with the highest, best outcome, they will do so, especially at this time. So I'm going to kind of explain the energies, sometimes the stories of whoever's energy I'm feeling during this general reading. Should these messages resonate for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. I am doing 1/2 hour face-to-face live Zoomcast one-on-one readings, which is a 1/2 hour reading for $75. All right, let's go ahead and start with the center. All right, so I was guided, okay? This is kind of an example of how I get an overall energy before I actually lay my videos. And this is, again, for the collective. So it will apply to some of you. Other things won't apply to others of you. But at some point, you may recognize that Spirit's trying to give you some advice or guidance here. So my job is to translate spiritual guidance for those whom are seeking it. And it is a major truth in general, a miracle in general, that you came to this channel at this time. And a lot of people say, wow, this is what's happening at this time in my life. And I was led here, you know, and in amongst the hundreds of cards, we only have maybe 90, you know. And so these messages are really positive messages because we have to let go. We have to let go of what we thought normal was. We have to let go of the familiar. Why? Because it's a time for new beginnings, for the next generations to come in. For some, with the 10 of Wands energies, Wands representing home, family, business, of course, there is a lot of stress here in that area. So what do we do when we're trying to rely on someone who brings us back and forth depending on when they need us, where we could just manifest something wonderful here in our own home, whether we have COVID or not, coming in and connecting and helping and sharing our gifts with the world via the internet? So Spirit keeps saying it's a positive reminder that we do have the internet as an opportunity where we are all kind of on the same level right now. You know, instead of working under a CEO, we're becoming our own CEOs, and we're doing that because we are realizing, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to make hats. I always wanted to sing. I always wanted to oil paint. I always wanted to whatever it is. And if you don't know what it is, pray to Spirit and then pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, for that's what faith is all about. If you see something on TV and you're like, I'd like to do that, and once you practice it, you're like, wow, I could change it up and do this and add my own unique twist, because that is my soul's purpose. So we do have the Tower here. And Spirit was showing me a funnel where they were shaking, you know, we are in general, and Spirit with us is shaking out what does not serve us and is helping for us to throw that away and now lay down the stress of it. So maybe write down, what is it that's causing a weight on my back? What is it that's stressing me out? For the spiritual advice here with the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid is believe in yourself. Now, numerologically, we have number 57. We have 5. Spirit saying we want to help to guide you as to what action steps to take. Number 7, a very spiritual number where we reflect on how far we've come and how we can build upon that now and rise above into a much more fulfilling journey. But we got to believe in ourselves. We can't worry about what other people think. So for many, this could just be an aha moment of I can lay that down because I believe in myself. I have a gift. I'm going to do this. I'm going to share it with the world. I'm going to start a blog. Because many are feeling this. Something's just not all that it's cracked up to be, right? Disappointment in life. And now Spirit saying, let's shake loose what's causing stress. For further clarification, I brought in the Gypsy Oracle deck, and they are speaking of stress in the area of home, family, business. And remember, Spirit's advice with the Squirrel Spirit energy is believe in yourself. Right behind that, I saw the Porcupine Spirit saying it's time for a beginner mind. Beginning to teach others what you know about, or beginning to learn something you've always wanted to do. So you can build upon that, so you can ground yourself daily, so you can work towards a future goal. Spirit is trying to give people signs and synchronicities to come out of focusing on the negative because the positive doorway is about to open. But if you don't know what you're working towards and you're not putting that energy and time and effort in, right? Cause and effect. I was guided from here to here to here and then around there. So I'm going to go ahead and go into more of what Spirit's saying here in the next couple weeks. For the collective, the White Raven Spirit energy is talking about trusting in the magic. Believing in yourself, remember. Time to start something brand new. And how did they clarify that? With the Tea Leaf deck by Ray Hepburn. We have a birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Blessings and miracles are coming. Trust in the magic. Look at this. 6 represents coming together with others and manifesting success. This could be 2 people manifesting success together, coming together just with others in general to create a new path, a new journey that you truly believe in. Right behind that, we have setting healthy boundaries, trusting in the magic of what you're being guided to give birth to, but not being afraid to speak your truth and defend what you're doing. The service you are offering to the world when it comes to your gift, even if it's just painting. Try YouTubing painting. It's amazing what people are doing. And each of them do it completely different than the other because we are like a star out in the universe. None are the same. But each of them represents us. And we need to figure out who was the star I was meant to be. What was the purpose I was meant to create at this time? And for those of you, again, who've been working on this, here comes that attention and recognition when it comes to what you're passionate about with the 6 of Wands. There's a realization here. For some, I'm getting around the 21st. Over the weekend, maybe. Someone is receiving some form of attention and recognition where you realize the lesson and now where you're being guided towards. And it has to do with a service. An opportunity to serve or a service that you want to create. But whatever you are giving birth to, Spirit is saying, trust in the magic, especially of prayer. Hand your words to Spirit and say, please continue to guide me. Because transformation is beautiful. Number 11 to me is like I lived one path, I experienced that path, I became dissatisfied with that path. I ended up feeling as though I were carrying many burdens, and now I've transformed. Now I can believe in myself. I can believe in the magic of what it is I want to manifest because Spirit is telling me so. I can feel it. For some, maybe by December 11th of 2020. And it brings peace. So we had all kinds of messages here in the actions position. We have someone here who I think is worried about their wealth, their finances. But I've been seeing the month of May quite a bit. Wishes coming true and finding out that things are going to actually kick into gear around May of 2021. The realization with the Star as a major arcana and the Two of Cups. This is indeed who I was meant to come together with, to partner with. For some, we have a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Maybe they were born in May. Maybe they have Taurus in their chart, or Gemini. Something could be happening in May regarding this blonde, gray, or white-haired person, and there's a transformation. So this energy, for whomever this is, they're waiting for kind words and messages that will help for them to better handle a situation regarding money. And then again, we have transformation, just like with the butterfly here with the death energy. So I'm not feeling death as I am transformation of I may have been focused on someone bringing me an offer, or I was waiting a long time for someone to bring me an offer because I was worried about energies regarding money or things of the material. But I am transforming, right? Because I'm believing myself. I'm creating satisfaction in my life as opposed to dissatisfaction. I trust that Spirit's going to assist me with the conception of a child or an enterprise. Therefore, I will trust in the magic that a wish will come true in connection to the right soulmate. You know, a child could be a soulmate, a family member, a friend. There's transformation here. Realization, right? We're rising above spiritually. Therefore, we are becoming so much more aware. The children that are coming in are so much more aware. So what I consider kind of in that area is a subconscious position. And we've been talking about healing for pretty much everybody. Eventually, this sorrow is going to dissipate, but it may not. And the problem is here with the number 5s here. 5 is about constant motion, things starting to kick back into gear. Unpredictable situations. The number 5 path next year in 2021 is an active and unpredictable path, and change is going to happen regardless. So we can either be overwhelmed by change in our lives or we can prosper from that change. So there's healing here. And some may just be realizing I'm healing because I'm believing in what I am manifesting. I'm trusting in the magic of Spirit that I will be transformed as a wish comes true. I can then heal from the past and the sorrow. Because I reflected on what I learned in the past, how far I have come, and now I took that story, the most difficult things in my life, and I built upon that, I shared that, I helped others with that. Remember, your difficulties are sometimes your best stories. They led you to where you are, even though they caused sorrow. Because Spirit's saying it's time to heal. And as you do, as you pray to Spirit to take that healing, those whatever is weighing heavily, there's going to be a realization. For many of the collective around December 8th of 2020, you're going to be stepping into a position of authority, sitting down in this beautiful throne. That's where you kind of realize that, oh my gosh, life is a mystery, right? Josie K told me, and now I'm healing. Now I'm starting to trust in the magic because I'm receiving some form of positive communication and feedback. Because I continued to put the effort in to conceiving this child or this business. So day to day we have reclaim your power. You got to believe in yourself, right? To build a solid foundation. And how do you do that? Spirit was like, well, give them the grapes. Time to go out and have fun. That's what will bring the power back into your life, because many are feeling the 10 of Swords. But the 10 is an end of a path. And then the path dissipates. So this author says, whatever was your sanctuary is now becoming an uncomfortable coffin. So reclaim your power. Start to have fun again. And I feel like many are going to start to kind of feel this over the weekend. If you can just kind of start something from within your home, get some paints, do something that will really ground you. Yeah, because some are going to be very surprised over the weekend. That Spirit's tossing you this consolation energy, this idea, right? When we work on something, say for an hour or two each day, and we shut off the TV and we light a candle and we play soft music, and for those 2 hours we just write, draw, paint, create a journal, go for a walk, take pictures, manifest something. As you are grounded, your subconscious opens up to your intuition. And what Spirit's saying is we want to guide you into a brand new path. But we want to lead you into this very, very new beginning with the Fool as a major arcana in a very enthusiastic way. So you can free yourself from the 10 of Swords. So you can free yourself from the 10 of Wands. The Swords is there's no communication. I don't even know how to communicate with these people anymore. The Wands are like, it's becoming a weight on my back and I'm not satisfied. So Spirit's saying, time to believe in yourself, right? What do we do when we hit the end of a road? We stand up, we brush ourselves off, we turn around and we set a direction. And we get excited about that direction because it's going to lead us out of the darkness. And for some, it's going to lead us away from people who are continuing to stand in the darkness. Though I do have to say there are a lot of people who are self-reflecting, coming into an awareness of the self where they're saying, I know what it is that I've been doing that is unhealthy. I've been crying over spilt milk with the 5 of Cups energies. My emotions were elsewhere, and therefore I brought on the devil energies of temptation, manipulation. But now it's time to shine. It's time to trust that as you believe in yourself, Spirit's going to give you the magic to transform and make new wishes come true. And you'll know because you're going to feel the sun energy. For some, by the 19th of December of 2020. Yeah, someone's going to be thinking about when is this person going to travel towards me, or when should I travel towards them? Wanting to sneak into the direction of this exciting new light shining. Why? Because we've got the buffalo spirit and the abundant universe providing, and the coyote representing divine detours. So the collective is in a number 10 position where it's like, okay, 1 plus 0 is 1. It's time for a new path. 1 is about recognizing or starting to create a new path, and 0 is about the planning of that. Planning something new at this time is going to free you from dissatisfaction energy. Trust in what you are being guided to do. For the gifts that are on their way are coming in the form of coin and love. Of course, this is different for different people. But what Spirit's saying is we are going to guide you into what you have been hoping, wishing, and praying for. And eventually, a divine detour is going to show up here. A new path is going to begin with the world energies. And you are going to find yourself in a position of authority. So I think I'll close this reading with an overall message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Great weekend to just create and plan the next chapter of your life, to get some supplies and crafts, because eventually wishes are coming true and people are going to be journeying and moving in new directions. Maybe even fearful of walking away from other people, but this position of authority, this throne is waiting for you. So free yourself from the unhealthy and believe in what you were sent here to manifest. So again, we have the Five of Abundance. So this is a time of unpredictable and or constant motion. So when we don't know what action steps to take, again, pray to Spirit, trust in the magic, that as you heal and believe in yourself and know what it is you are starting to manifest, Spirit's going to help you to make a wish come true. And this process is going to transform the collective to realize that the abundant universe was right. There was a detour that was meant to be taken, and I'm shining like the light because of it. There are times when everyone needs a hand. In fact, I heard today on TV, it's hard to ask for help, but it's easy to give help. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is only temporary, right? Change is coming. So be patient. Right behind that, we have the 6, like we saw here. Number 66, trust in the magic. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you! Exclamation mark! An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude. We talked about that in the live video podcast. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering. For the ones who are going to be recognized this year are the ones who are going to amaze others as to how their resourcefulness transpired amidst a crisis. So many blessings of peace, joy, and happiness. Many blessings of excitement and new beginnings. Many blessings of aha moments. And when a wish comes true, be it in coin or love, remember to give thanks to Spirit. Happy holidays, take care, and God bless.